One small leap for a man. Hi, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Something really weird happened, because I definitely pressed my recording button, and I recorded two little things and a whole episode of me building a rocket, and none of that was actually taken up by OBS, so I hope that this issue doesn't persist. So what I did do, I have no idea where we left off. I think I had those two for the Mun communication array. You saw that episode. So I got this because I wanted the 3-person command pod for our missions that we have, which are explore the moon, plant a flag on the moon, science data from the surface of the moon, and bring Moonstone back with you. Do we have anything else specific to the moon? No. So you don't get the building process, you just get the rocket that's done. So I hope that the staging didn't be destroyed by me loading the game, because sometimes it does. This looks okay, so I want to show you what we have. Down there's a rocket, so that's not that important. Can I hide the stupid fairing? I can't. Okay, so let's look into it. At the top we have a little antenna in case we lose our comms, so that we can communicate with the polar satellite, the one that's in the polar lunar orbit. We can communicate with that. Then we have stuff to place on the moon. In the service bay we have all our science experiments. I mean all of them but the Science Junior Lab. I didn't know how to put them all in, because this thing is fucking huge in diameter, and I would have had to put it all below, but that's just way worse. Do I have 16,000 on these? 1600. Okay, I have a delta V of, I think it's 3 times that, so that's 4,800 with these thrusters in vacuum. Yo, that's enough to visit a few places on the moon. Let's relook at that engine that I'm using here. It's the THUD. No? Vacuum is almost the same. Okay. So not. It's just 1,800 with them, which is still way more than enough. I talked a lot about how this worked with the thrust that you have, and that, for example, for the Terrier, which is now marked here with 360 meters per second roughly, it gets 4 times that value when we only use it in vacuum. So that's enough to bring me to the moon and make a lunar orbit. But that doesn't appear here, so that's why that looks so low, that number. And of course the 1,000 meters per second here are way too less, but we got the huge thrust unit here with the big solid fuel boosters, so it should work. So we have like this triple thing, because we wouldn't have enough thrust to catapult this heavy bastard upwards if we didn't have a 3-fold rocket. And for the big rockets, I'm missing parts. I'm missing the big engines. So the biggest engine I have is like the small one, the 1.25 meters. It's on the heat shield. The heat shield says it's 1.25 meters, that one. But I would have needed the 2.5 meter big engine to build a proper rocket, but we didn't have one, so we had to do this weird stuff. Yeah, we have batteries, we have expandable solar panels and normal ones. We have all that's above the SAS unit will be decoupled from our ship when we leave the moon. we'll just leave it on the moon. It will just weigh us down. And so the center of mass is down here, by the way, so it shouldn't be a problem. We have our landing struts. We did do... that's in gear, and in the brake group I have the solar panels. Yeah, I think I mentioned everything that we have on this rocket. We should have enough control for staging up, because the inner 3 are Terrier engines. Or the outer 3 too. These 3 are supposed to be the other engine type, because it has a higher ISP and we don't need the steering. Ah, okay. No, they were right before. God damn it. Obey the symmetry. And come into the big unit. Yeah, it has the same data V, so it was already them. I thought this little exhaust pipe is the thing that's steering, but that's not the case. So, okay, we're ready to finally launch this rocket. So you're only gonna see my successful attempt. So if I've done something wrong, you'll see me inside this baiting again and panicking on what to do. This looks weird and asymmetric. This looks asymmetric. Is it asymmetric? It seems so asymmetric, but I think that's the fuel duct. Yeah, the fuel duct is asymmetric. No problem. Okay. Go towards the moon. With a bit more speed. Can already go down again. I don't really need the maneuver for making an orbit around the moon. Oh, our next orbit will be at 11. That's interesting. Our next orbit would be at 11. So that would be way better. And we have an orbit. So we do the same thing here. So orbit speed is like 120 now, because we just barely have orbit, so it's not much that we have to brake. I want to brake into low lunar orbit. 300, 200, still 200, 100. Okay, this is low orbit. So if we use this to go down from like here, how much do we need to brake so we hit the moon? Come on, how much do we have to brake to be there it was. 60. We will then have 1240 left. Okay. The interesting thing is I can quick save and then also reload when something wrong happens. So we'll use like this place. We want to come down where there's light. So we have to brake somewhere around here actually. I'm getting ready to cancel it. Yeah, because Kerbal is moving with us. Oh, that's stupid. We have to brake after the periapsis. So we have to do the maximum brake. I mean, we still would have light here. If we brake here, we have to brake like 200. God damn it! Show me the thing that I clicked. You would have to brake 200, not 60, if we do it there. I mean, if we do it here, we don't have to brake as much. Can just brake like 180 to have a 2000 periapsis. This might be alright. Okay. We're gonna try that. Burn in 11 seconds, burn for 6 seconds. So we have now a very low periapsis. This should be alright. We could take science data from here because we will land and then we'll have our scientist to clean up the stuff for us. So we can take the last parts of what we can get here from our third or fourth flyby. We're in space high above the moon. We're still high. Okay. Pressure and temperature we already had. Close that. Make a crew report. We had that. We have to accelerate a bit so that we get under 60,000. We want to do our regular scientific stuff now. So, crew report. We're in space near the moon. Okay, so the crew report is not biome specific on a vessel like this. Okay. EVA report. It's the Midlands. We have been here. Okay. Who's the scientist? Bob. Can you collect the data and restore the thing? Also open the service bay? Ah, that's too far away. We try to go a bit up. That's the maximum we can go up. Ah, that's not enough. Okay. It's bored. Don't want to have trouble. SAS retrograde, you stupid fool. We can only reset the goo canister from here. We won't do that. Close. But what we're gonna do is we want to observe the Materials Bay in low orbit again to get another few points of science and close the doors again. So we were at the Midlands, weren't we? EVA report just above the moon's far side crater. We want to collect the data and restore the bay. And didn't we say restore? You're the wrong one. You're the one that's supposed to be doing EVA. It's operational again. Perfect. We want retrograde, please. Surface retrograde. 500 meters per second. We have to break 500 meters per second. And more. God. I don't think this will work. This can't work. What am I even doing here? We've 500 meters of relative speed that we have to brake from. We can't return to Earth with such a low amount of fuel. I mean, let's try to see what happens here. But this is normally trustworthy. Okay, let's see. We have our... Let's warp there. What's wrong with our nav ball? I mean, we could land with another thing to bring the three of them back that doesn't carry all the scientist stuff. We could just let them be here standing. World first milestones. Suborbital spaceflight around the moon, yeah. If we manage to land, we can pick them up again. It's so difficult to get to the same place twice, though. Wow, this engine is way too heavy for this. Okay, let's hope that it works. I want to have my lunar landing here. I didn't test the hatch, maybe it gets blocked by the drogue chute. That would be the worst thing to happen here. Hehe. Stability assist is correct. Go retrograde. Okay, we did overdo it for a second. And we're falling. Okay, this is a nice place. I don't know what biome this would be, but I really like how they did the moon. It really feels like I envision it to be. We see our shadow. Our shadow, we can use our shadow to gauge how far down we are. Because this number is just a number, but that's... Our shadow over there is a thing that we can trust. We want to land with something below 5 meters per second in regard to surface. Oh, by the way, we want a stability assist because the direction vanishes the moment we land. That was too much. I was weirded out by the circle of the game loading higher resolution assets when we went down. Okay, we're going down. We're going down. We're going down on the moon. Why is our speed so big all of a sudden? And the Eagle has landed. I did right click. The recent accomplishment of our space program have attracted contributions from numerous organizations. We have landed on the surface of the moon. And we had one other contract that I screwed up by accidentally right clicking instead of left clicking. We want a crew report from the moon's Midlands 20 science. Wait, we reviewed that report. We can transmit this without losing anything. Go. Starting the transmission. Done. Contract complete. Completion rewards. Go away, command pod. God damn it! Why do I keep clicking out of the game? What game does it that it doesn't bind your mouse? Why don't you want that? 60,000 in 4 science. Not worth as much as I hoped. Okay. Then, if we toggle SAS, are we toppling if we toggle SAS? No. Okay. Everything's alright. Observe materials bay. The moon's midlands. You leave the sample bay opens on the moon and go do something else for a while. Yeah. That's what I did. Open the service bay. Log the pressure data on the midlands. The pressure gauge is sitting there motionless. Perhaps you should tap it a few times to be sure. Collect and record temperature data from the environment. This is all worth a lot of science and we can't take it back unless we rescue our guys. So our next mission will be a unmanned shuttle rescue mission to this place. Okay. Good. So we're done with them. Jebediah, as he is the grandfather of all of our guys here. Whoop! One small leap for a man, for Kerbal, but a huge ouchie for Jebediah. And there he is, on the lunar surface. Well, that's one more step for Kerbal, one giant leap for our budget. Our exploration of the moon was successful, but who knows what other secrets it holds. The recent accomplishment of our space program have attracted contributions from numerous organizations. We have walked on the surface of the moon. And here we have it. Take a EVA report. You start to say something dramatic and poignant about the plight of Kerbal kind in this grand universe, only to be cut off by random radio chatter that the situation is nominal. Yeah. Situation is nominal. Great. The darker midland surface appears to be made up of basaltic rock. Let's plant our flag here. Not only because we're supposed to, but because it's first moon landing. Totally not a hoax. Yeah, if you don't trust me, just fly to it. The flag will still be there. As with the American mission, you just have to fly up there to prove it. Our trackers confirm the flag has been placed at the moon. Nicely done, says the contract, and we've planted a flag on the moon. So, we heard weird that it a few times didn't work. Okay, so this up. I want to see if we can find like a moon rock. The thing that the other contract was speaking about. Bring a moonstone on the moon back to Kerbal. This is the only mission that we didn't fulfill yet because we didn't return. But I don't see anything that specifies as a moon rock. Oh, there's something interesting. That one over there, that looks weird. This has like the, whatchamacallit effect? The effect like where you see that something's supposed to blend in, but because of the lightning working differently on it, you just seeing that it works. It's common in some cartoons. Yeah, Jebediah has fun. Look how much fun he has. He can even land without falling down. This looks like this thing I'm looking for. We can't run on the moon. But that... Is that a moon rock? You look like a moon rock. Pick up moonstone. Ah, and we're taking out our tool and... Moonstone analysis from the moon's surface. Moon or rock seems like they'll make excellent paperweights. They also give us clue to the history of our planet and others, but those papers aren't going to weigh themselves. Return this to have it analyzed and gain all information about it, but don't transmit it, because you'll lose everything. God damn it, no! God damn it. Can someone tell me how you can shut up Windows about this stupid thing with the 5 shift presses? That's constantly annoying me. Like really, really annoying me. Okay, so up there. We need to reach up there. We reached up there. Go up a bit. Board. We have our surface analysis and stuff. Orbiter on Kerbal 2. Orbiter onto Moon 3. I goddamn fucking sure as hell did activate the thing that lets Kerbals level up immediately. So it doesn't work? Game, you're stupid. Okay. So this is stable. This has enough electric charge. No problems here. We did send the crew report already. Review stored data. Keep it, keep it, keep it. This one can be transmitted. That's the EVA. The surface sample can't be transmitted, of course. Okay. So, safe. And we also want to go out with Bob Kerman. Starting here, you will pack in your thingy, the weather analyzer. And you'll also collect the data and restore it. And you're gonna store it here. Gonna open this. I can't activate the RCS yet. Why did you fall? Okay, we want to go up there. Oh, wait. Stupid. Won't do this with RCS alone. I should have put a piece of ladder up here. Fucking kidding me! Bob, you fucking kidding me! Okay, this site has nothing to worry about anymore. We will always be able to go up this side now. What the fuck? Hey! Did you see what happened there? He climbed the air and then the stupid RCS didn't work. Like here. God damn it! RCS! Okay. And he's tripping over the invisible photovoltaic thing that's not there anymore. Okay. Okay, it's totally bugged now. Okay, I get it. It's totally bugged now and I can't even get back into my shuttle. Reload the last quick save because you game are fucking kidding me today. I'm not reloading because of the broken solar panel. That was totally my fault. I get that. Total power needed 2. Yeah, we have more power here, so if whenever we land here with a new kind of device, we can just place it here. Okay. Okay, so we got all our EVA reports and stuff, so we can just go back into here. Grab! And he forgot to grab. Grab was on the screen, F to grab, I pressed F, nothing happened. Now F wasn't on the screen, but I pressed it because I knew it would be there later. Okay, 150 meters per second. Do we want to try to land somewhere else? Like in that big crater over there. For that big crater, this is 90 degrees. 90 degrees east as on Kerbal, so that's up here. 90 degrees. Can I reset this? Can I reset this to have it be fitting to the celestial body I'm on? We want to go over there, which is towards Kerbal, where Kerbal is in front of the sun, so to look up, Kerbal is in front of the sun, we want in that direction. And that is? Okay, safe. And trying a lift off. Yeah, S would be the direction. Whoa! Okay. Heh. Heh. I didn't think we would have only half a second left. Yeah, I was way off on that. So it's wobbling every time we come in here. But all this, all the experiment data is safe. We just have to have someone come here and take it. Okay. So, this one is safe here. And we're going back to the Space Center. Next episode, we're gonna build a rescuer to rescue Jebediah, Bob and Bill that are stranded on the moon. And we'll fly them back here. Let's see if we can get something helpful, like the big engines. Or the really small engines, but aren't these the good engines? Yeah, 20 kilonewtons. These are for landers. These are lander engines. This time we only need a lander. We need no scientific parts. No one needs actuators. These are docking ports. We don't need them right now. RCS fuel bigger systems. We need that for a space station. Bigger landing struts. Yeah, we could need the bigger landing struts. The really big ones. They're really helpful. Advanced reaction wheel module for the 2.5 meter variation. That wouldn't also be totally wrong. The mobile processing lab. So most of this we need. For which is this? Ah, this is an inline module for like the stupid canisters that I put on top. That's a module for 9 of those. Okay, that actually fits to the rocket. Okay, I'm getting the landing struts. It's just the landing struts, the other ones are fine. I mean, this one has the mobile processing lab and the scanning arm. That's for resource mining on planets, which is not the thing that I really want to do now. The bigger engine, yeah? So how are these engines? 350 in vacuum, that's great. The Poodle. The Skipper. That's the highest thrust I've ever seen. And it's not so bad in vacuum. Okay, these are really good engines. This engine weighs 3 tons. A 24-ton solid fuel booster. Okay, we're gonna take heavy rocketry, as we should have a long time ago. Okay, this will help us in getting them back. So, see you tomorrow when you build our rescuer.